anyone who might be watching this video today. This is part 2 in the series of episodes of the Village of Robbins, Illinois. So in this section of the history of the Village of Robbins, we're going to talk about the coordinated incorporation and the first mayor of Robbins. So to discuss this, let's start at the introduction to the first mayor. The first mayor of Robbins was Thomas J. Kellar. He was considered the founding mayor of Robbins, Illinois, which was the first municipality in the northern United States that African Americans entirely governed. He was born in Kentucky, and he moved to Chicago, Illinois in 1880, where he worked for the Cook County Board of Assessors. On September 15th, in 1917, Thomas was approached by Richard Flowers, who was the president of an organization of black residents living southwest of Blue Island, Illinois. The organization was looking to incorporate the municipality that would become the first black town in Cook County, Illinois. Now, Kellar, who had the ear of the county assessors, helped secure the incorporation of Robbins by arguing before the Cook County Board that the best way to help colored people was to make it possible for them to help themselves, to give them transportation and housing, and they will segregate themselves naturally. Now, this argument, despite initial resistance to the idea of a black majority, black-run city, the county board finally relented. And after a vote, the village was incorporated on December 11th, 1917, with a population of 400 inhabitants. 400 people. And that's how Robbins, Illinois began. So then they needed to elect officials. So the first election was held on January 15th in 1918. Where Thomas J. Kellar was elected mayor, and 6 trustees were impaneled: Richard Flowers, Leroy P. Thomas, R.H. Bryant, Jerry Taylor, Edward Brown, and George Winburn. Thomas was reelected in April 1919 to a full 2-year term. By December 1919, the population had risen to 1,000 inhabitants, so 600 more people. He was defeated by R.H. Bryant in the election of April 1921 and was re-elected. Thomas J. Kellar was re-elected as mayor in 1925 by defeating Richard Flowers. And again, Thomas won in an election in 1931. So this is the history of the beginning of Robbins, Illinois, as we know it. The references that I used to get this information was the Pittsburgh Courier, dated October 15th, 1938, the Denver Star, December 11th, 1917, the Chicago Tribune, an article dated April 16th, 1919, the Dallas Express, article dated December 6th, 1919, the Blue Island Sun Standard, article dated April 19th, 1921, The Illinois Supreme Court article dated June 16th, 1926, and that was a contentious article that you can look up if you want. And the Illinois Blue Book reference dated the years 1931 to 1932. That is where I got the references for where I got my information. This is part 2, part 2 in a series of the history of Robbins, Illinois. Thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for watching this video. And if you're watching, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. There will be more episodes in this series of the history of Robbins. Thank you. God bless you. See you next time.